Hi, he's Wanderlei Silva, the ex-murder for GRTV.
So I stumbled upon one of my heroes here at the THQ booth at Gamescom. Legendary fighter Wanderlei Silva, the axe-murderer, hero, and one of the greatest fighters in Pride and the UFC. And I guess we have to ask you first, what are you doing here?
I'm gonna give it two seminars in Frankfurt, and the guys invited me from coming here to try the UFC 3, and man, it's cool, no? Because now we have two games in one. We can fight in Pride and UFC the same. That's a cool game.
And I guess you're the perfect person to talk about that since you've experienced both.
Yeah, no, that's fun because we can choose put the fighters, UFC fighters in Pride rules, and with that rules make the fun more, make the game more fun.
From a fighter's point of view, what are main differences between fighting in Pride and the UFC, apart from the obvious rule changes?
Yeah, like the rules, no, the rules, the kicks in the ground change a lot, and the fight in the cage and the ring change a little bit too.
Is it easier as a striker in Pride, or is it easier in the UFC to sort of keep the fight standing?
No, like today, because you need to look at how much wrestling you're training, because with the wrestling you can fight in the ground or not. No, and today have everybody training wrestling, and this makes you fighting today more harder.
So if you think about your career now, I know you're coming off a very tough loss. What's your mental? Where are you at mentally, and what do you think about your future career?
No, I feel good, no, because this last loss is a tough to me, no, and I passed a couple of days real tough. Because but I have a great support from my fans. My fans help me a lot, no, send a lot of messages in Twitter. No, you wanna follow me? No, my Twitter is @OneFC, no, and that's guys give me a great support, and I feel bad, feel sad, but the life go. No, we need to come back, train again, and come back to fight.
Did you feel like you were really in top shape for the fight, or do you feel that there are things that I know why I lost this fight? And
No. I have one of the best times in my life, and I don't know if the time out make the difference or not, because the fighting is so quickly. But my opponent have the luckiest day in his life. No, fighting like 20 times more. He never gonna do that again.
I guess Chris Lieben also has a lot of power though. So once you get hit, it can be over.
Yeah, especially this is the point, because this is the point can I tell from all of my fighters, because the first 3 minutes in the fight are the most danger, because you have everybody's danger in the first 3 minutes, no, but I don't know what has happened. No, I'll be there and I wanted to kill him fast and happen. No.
Yeah, I think you hit him with a really good punch right before he got you.
Yeah. And he dropped the head and give the punch and punch my ear. Yeah. And after that, the other punch I don't feel. After that, I think I'd be out. And I remember the Jude, I stopped and the Jude asked me, "What's day is today?" I thinking, "What's day is today?" And I say the day for him. After that, I remember, what are you asking me? You know. After that, I look for him, man, what has happened? The guy say, "Man, make me feel so sad." That's that's one of the most tough days in my life. But I'm feel great. I'm feel good. Again, I'm gonna back to training, and I'm gonna look at what is gonna happen. No? And a lot of guys talk to me about it's gonna retire or not, because after that fight, I can't retire. No, maybe I'm gonna want to retire. I can't, because man, that's a terrible fight, and that never happened in my life. I lost other fights, but no quickly like that. And of course I'm gonna back to fight. I have a great support from my fans around the world, and I'm gonna expect it, what's the event and where and with who, and the Silva gonna back for sure.
Yeah. So, but if we're talking about some of the brighter days, I did see some footage from UFC 3 with your fights against Rampage Jackson, which I think all fans are really happy. Do you still do? Is it dangerous for you as a fighter to sort of remember back those kind of huge days, or is it important to stay focused on what's going on next and the present?
Yeah, no, of course. The good memories is a motivation. No? He's a tough guy. He's a tough fighter. I have two good victories with him, and no, these memories make me strong. No, because I know what I can do. I know my potential, and this is just the timing, and I'm gonna back again.
So next UFC is coming back to Brazil finally after so many years. Are you going back there to see it? And what do you feel about UFC coming to Brazil?
No, that's great. I want to say thanks to Dana to bring the UFC again to Brazil, and just for looking how much changed the sport from that. For I fight in the last UFC in Brazil, and in that days I make my warm up. You know, I make my weight in because we don't have locker rooms. I make my warm up and the things in the restroom. The guy's gonna pee and I'll be there to make it. And right now we back. The guy make a press conference in the best hotel in the city. The guy's gonna have a arena for 22,000 people, and the guys make sold out fast. This is great because everybody talking about MMA in Brazil right now. Again, more, no, because everybody talking, but the guys no looking how big is the event right now, and the guys gonna show in the open channel in Brazil. That's great for us. It's great for incentive the guys going to the gym and training, open the new gyms. That is for the sport in Brazil is a great step.
And I think almost every fight is a Brazilian fighter on the card.
Yeah, no, I think we have the best Brazilian fighters in that card, and we're gonna have a great fights. I can't wait for see Shogun fighting against Forrest because
he has a revenge too.
Yeah, revenge because Forrest is a tough guy. He's tall, he's strong, he's a complete guy. He's a good in the ground. He's a black belt from good school in the ground, and I think in Shogun gonna have a tough fight, but he's gonna win.
And then we got Anderson, of course, on the main fight, and then a lot of other fighters as well that are filling up the card. And I think we're going to see some new Brazilian fighters as well that we haven't seen before.
Yeah, no, and we're gonna have Minotauro back. No, he's gonna fight with a tough guy, and Minotauro is a great fighter. I hope he's gonna give a great show for us. No, I think it's one of the best cards of the year. No.
And similarly, like you, he's coming back off of tough injuries, and he's finally been able to rest up and sort of fight at full potential.
Yeah. I think I look in the videos, and he looking great. He looking strong. He's gonna fight with a tough guy, but I hope he's gonna submit the next opponent.
Do you feel that is something that some of the older generation fighters, you've been forced to fight with injuries and maybe not always at your top, but now that the sport has grown, you have the luxury of resting up and making sure that you're at your full potential?
Yeah, no, of course we need to fight and say we are 100% because the sport today is every guy's fighting in the UFC right now, whatever, no main card or all guys be there is because the guys are ready for fight, and you need to be 100% because you be 99% danger today.
Is there any fighter that you're looking to fight next, or are you just open to any suggestions the UFC has?
No, I'm open right now. I fight with who these guys want. I fight whatever. For me, no opponent. No, I'm not afraid nothing.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.